But we move to this as well. Gauteng Traffic is screening and testing its members as well as their family members. At least 700 officers are expected to go through the process. And eNCA Silindelo Masikane is at the FNB Stadium and joins us now for the very latest. Silindelo, very good morning to you. I mean, from where you're standing, how is that testing and screening program going currently at the FNB Stadium?
It's actually moving quite well, I must say, Dumelo. We've been here since around 9 a.m. this morning. And like you stated in your intro, that we are expecting around 700 Gauteng Traffic Police officers with their loved ones who will be tested today as part of the preventative measures in terms of the fight against COVID-19. The line, in fact, has been moving quite quickly. I think they have more than enough stalls in order to ensure that the traffic officers are quickly tested with their family members so that they can get back to the front lines. As you would know, that Gauteng Traffic Police officers are part of those essential services that have been on the ground since the beginning of lockdown, ensuring that those that are crossing borders are doing so legally, and that they interact with a lot of people on a daily basis. So these kinds of measures are quite necessary to ensure that those on the front lines are safe and keeping their family members safe as well. I am joined by the spokesperson for the Gauteng Traffic Police Department. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Why was this necessary, and how many of these drives will you be embarking on? And just give us the numbers in terms of how the department has been affected in terms of infections.
Thanks very much for the opportunity. We saw it fit as the department, caring department, to subject our members, Gauteng Traffic Police members, to come and do the pre-screening. You will remember that we have not really been on lockdown since the 27th of March this year, when the national shutdown was announced. Our members had been hard at work. So this is an initiative of the department to ensure that at least prevention is better than cure, to ensure that our members are subjected to this test as well as their family members. And that's why we are conducting this test, because we continue to monitor and enforce disaster management regulations to make sure that they are safe out there. Yeah.
And in terms of infections, what are we looking at in terms of the department itself? How many officers have had to, go into isolation or quarantine? Any deaths, perhaps?
Fortunate enough, we have not recorded any deaths so far, but departmental-wise, we have had about 52 cases in our department with 32 recoveries. And we've got about 25 of our officials who are in isolation, active cases now. And speedy recovery for those. We are hoping for the best, yes.
Has there any been, what is the anxiety like amongst the Gauteng traffic officers, having to deal with so many people on a day-to-day basis and then having to go back to their loved ones?
We are having committed officials, and to that effect, I must really extend my word of gratitude to these members that we see around here, because we are a responsible law enforcement agency. We've got to make sure that we protect the members of the public, at the same time caring for our own safety. So the anxiety, they are feeling very much great, and I must also thank the two MECs for that matter. MEC responsible for community safety, Faith Mazibuko, as well as our MEC responsible for HEC, Dr. Bandile Masuku, for really affording us the opportunity to come and test over here. So they are so enthusiastic to see their results coming forth here.
Thank you so much. All right. That is the spokesperson from the Gauteng Traffic Department.